What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, How to Cook. And today we're making sliced brown stew kingfish in the kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. Make sure you subscribe, goodie, if you have not already, and turn the post notification on so you won't miss another upload. And for all I'm returning goodie, and I don't know son the girl loving her and I'm ready for cook. Come on, let's cook.
Look what prayer can do. Hypocrite and bad mind must flow. The same mouth will cheer for you, and the same one them would turn round and boo. Yeah, prayer me I use and win. Prayer me I use and win.
Okay, goodies, let's cook up this Jamaican brown stew kingfish, sliced kingfish. All right, we have our fish here that has been sliced, washed with vinegar, lemon juice, and salt. Like, we really wash this fish in the kitchen. Now to season, I'm going to add some salt, and then to the salt I'm going to add some black pepper. All right, so now we are adding our onion powder to it, and I'm going to add garlic powder, but I do add more garlic powder than I do the onion powder. Okay, up next, we are about to throw in some more added flavor. So I'm adding my fish seasoning here. Of course, you could substitute the brand of choice here. I'm using Grace. Now, I'm using the combo season here because I love Ocherius combo seasonings. Ocherius everything. They do have it on the shelves, y'all. I am able to find my combo seasons everywhere. Now to that, I decided to go in with some paprika here for added color. Even though I'm cooking brown stew here, I'm still going to add some paprika to it. Now I did go in and add a little bit of oil here just to make sure the seasonings are sucked into the fish once I rub everything together. Now, y'all, when you're cooking your brown stew fish, of course you could substitute seasonings of choice here, but I tend to go this way when I'm doing this recipe. Just be sure you massage in the seasoning into the meat. Of course, you could let it sit and marinate for however long that you choose. But for me, honey, all I did was 15 minutes, boo. 15 minutes of marinating time. I was good to go. And this is what the fish looks like when it's all done. Perfect. This is how it looks when you add oil to your seasonings, to your meats, when you season your meats. Perfection. So I'm gonna make it sit for 15 minutes. Just put it aside. I don't even bother cover it up. I just make it sit room temperature and chill for 15 minutes while I move on to other things. All right, good to go. Now moving on along, after 15 minutes of marinating time, honey, I added some oil to the pot here. I'm using some sunflower seed oil. Of course, you can substitute your sunflower seed out for any oil in your kitchen. Now, I'm going to add some ginger here, and I'm going to add some scallions to the oil. I'm going to let those two release its flavor in the oil and give the kingfish a massive additional flavor while it is frying, honey. Now with my fire here at a medium heat because I'm not trying to burn up my fish at all. So I go ahead and gently just put the fish down. It doesn't have to be in any kind of a order. Just put it in there and just let it fry. With the scallion and the ginger. Now just note that if you want to add garlic cloves to it, you could go ahead and add garlic cloves to it. I did add one pepper here. I didn't pop the pepper though, but I just kind of put it right in the oil so it could release flavor as well. You know, you're gonna like spicy, but Husband and Friends is having this today, and yes, flavor we're talking about. Now, after about 4 minutes here, color has achieved medium heat, and look at that beautiful golden brown color. Nice, right? So I'm just go ahead and just turn everything on the other side. Can you imagine the flavor that is already bursting up right here with the scallion, the ginger, and the pepper. Lord of mercy. So we'll go ahead and just turn them over, right? 4 minutes. Now, y'all, if you are here and you are still watching me cooking my Jamaican style brown stew sliced kingfish in the kitchen, fast, easy, and simple, make sure to say you subscribe already, you know, if you have not already, and turn on your post notifications so that way you will always be the first one to be notified every single time I upload brand new contents, and I'm always interesting. Now, what I'm doing here, all right, I just allowed the fish to cook on the other side for 4 minutes. Okay, so I just allowed it to cook total of 8 minutes, medium heat. That's all you need to do. You don't want to overcook this fish, definitely not, and you don't want to undercook it either. So just go ahead and remove the fish from your pot, as well as you are going to remove the seasonings. Now, we're not going to use those seasonings later. We're going to dispose of those, but we are going to remove everything from the pot here. All right, so this is what your girl is going to do. Now, you want to make sure that your seasonings is prepped. I'm using pimento seeds, about 12 of those. I'm using tomatoes, onions, pepper, of course, bell peppers or sweet peppers as you would call it in Jamaica. I'm using scallion and thyme here. Now, you could choose to use different colors of bell peppers, but that's all the girl have on right now. Now, the next thing you want to do is get a cup of water here, cold water. Now, to the cold water, you are going to add some ketchup, right? Again, y'all, I will list everything that I'm using for the recipe down in the description, so check it out. To this water and ketchup, you're going to add some browning here. This is what you're going to use to achieve the color of your brown stew and the gravy texture to your brown stew. So make sure you add your ketchup. Now, for some of you that don't like to use ketchup, of course you could use tomato paste, but you need some type of a paste, some kind of a thickener to thicken up the fish, right? Because your gravy is going to be watery. Now, this is what you want to do now to get everything together. Now, in the pot that you fried your fish is a lot of flavor. Just add some butter here. Now, the butter is going to release the flavor, the fish that was fry up and another thing that with your scallion and your ginger and all them other good thing that is going to release it from the bottom of the pot. And that butter, honey, is going to give it more additional flavor. So just go ahead and put your butter in there and release that flavor from the bottom of your pot. I'm telling you, whole thing. Talk about good food, right, so? Yes, so it there, right, so. Now, be sure that your fire dough is at a medium heat here. Now, this is what you're going to do after the flavor has released. Go in and pour in all your veggies of choice here. All right. And again, I'm using onions and tomatoes, scallion and bell peppers and all that other good stuff, right? Make up also list everything again. Make a list everything good just to make sure that y'all don't come for me in the comment section. Your girl are gonna list it down there. All right. Now, I'm just tossing this around just to get the flavor on the veggies here. And just allow it to just do its thing for just a few minutes. But don't forget to add your ginger, not your ginger, your garlic. You already add out of that ginger business. Just go ahead and add your garlic here. Now, you want to season the veggies here to give it flavor. Onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and all them other good things there. All-purpose seasoning, if you want to put all-purpose seasoning. If you want to tat it up with a little bit more salt, you do that. Fish seasoning, because you are making fish, but just go ahead and make it your own, y'all, how you like it. Black pepper and all them things, all right? Just put whatever you want to put on it, but this is something that you don't want to forget. Your apple cider vinegar or any vinegar that you have, you go ahead and put it in there. Your girl love to cook with vinegar, right? Now, you want to add some lemon juice here. Fresh lemon, I added lemon juice here, right? Just put it in there. It's going to give it a nice flavor with the lemon and the vinegar. Oh my goodness. When they talk about ton of flavor, extra ton of flavor business, you know your girl always make sure it's a flavor up on the food. So make sure they add your vinegar and your lemon juice. Toss it around, give it about, I'd say maybe 3 minutes here at the most, 2 to 3 minutes here at the most. And then after 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to just go ahead and remove it from the fire. Just remove it and set it aside in a container. Bring back your pot on the fire. And after you bring your pot back on the fire, all you have to do is this. Very, very simple, right? Put your fish inside of this pot here. Just go ahead and place them all in, goodie. All right. Now, for some of you, you say you don't like kingfish. You could use a snapper for this particular recipe, sliced snapper. You could add, you could use any fish you want to use, right? Just go ahead and use any fish of choice. It does not matter. Fish is fish. The only thing with some fish, like the texture is dense and some is not. Some can stand heat and some cannot stand heat. As soon as you start cooking certain fish, it falls apart. Or some fishes just filled with nothing but bony business, right? So just if you can handle certain things, you go ahead and just use a fish of choice. Even catfish, right? It's not a Jamaican fish, but you can use that fish as well. Now, after you've put all your fish in the pot, you go ahead and pour out the seasonings that you did earlier all over your fish. Boo, make sure you get it all over your fish. You want it to be covered and smothered down into flavor, y'all. Flavor, right? Now, I didn't pop the pepper here, but of course, if you like spicy business, you could go ahead and pop the pepper. Make it your own. Now, as far as your marinade is concerned that you used to season the fish in, I didn't waste it. I just went ahead and poured a little bit of water in it and poured it all over the fish. Extra flavor, goodie. Right, that's all. Now, moving right along, you're going to go in now and pour all that good flavorlicious thing where you make earlier to just pour it all over the fish. It's going to thicken up the gravy. It's going to cook it nice, and it's going to give it a nice color. After you've achieved that, after about a good, I'd say 8, 9, 10 minutes at the most, because remember, fish don't take long for cooking. You don't want to make it enough flour. This is what you'll have. Your fish is all done. The gravy is perfect for rice and peas, white rice, whatever you choose to eat it up with. But in Jamaica, we love to cook with rice and peas, and with rare or with tate or lele on Sunday and them Sunday. You could even have this with green bananas and dumplings and all that stuff, sweet potato and pumpkin and yes, goodie, cocoa and dasheen and them something there. You could even add okra. If you like okra, of course you could add okra to this recipe if you like, right? But look at the texture of your kingfish. And this is why kingfish is a must in my home, because we love the texture of the kingfish, and we love how the flavor is just, when you season it right and you cook it right, kingfish is one of them fish that we just have all day, every day, because it's so easy and filled with flavor if you cook it the right way, right? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, goodie, and like, comment, and share on these videos, boo. It is so much appreciated here. Now, don't forget to tell a friend. Tell them what's going on over here, man. Bring them, come and send them, come. I am so waiting. And after, goodie, you have done doing all of that, just be sure to do this for your girl. Tell me what you would like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!